It's so dumb. What's going on, guys? So I'm back here working on the Z. As you can see, it's very dead, hopefully about to come back to life. And one of the steps to getting that process going is putting the twin turbo oil pan on it. But yeah, I've had this pan for at least a couple years now. I'm just excited that it's actually about to go on. So I'm going to be cleaning the pan out, and along with that, I'm going to be resealing the oil pump. A lot of people are suggesting to just use RTV Ultra Gray or Honda Bond or whatever equivalent I guess you could find, but those two are typically the best. And I'm going to be resealing the pan with Ultra Gray as well. So everything should just be Ultra Gray except for the valve covers, which I use the red on. So it all should work. I'm not too worried about it. Just excited to get started. I have no idea how well you can tell, but the pan is now clean. There is a whole bunch of shit inside of it now, which will need to be addressed. I think that's it. All right, so now I have to scrape the block free of stuff. So I don't even know if this is gonna work, but I'm going to try to clamp this Scotch-Brite inside here and scrub the block with it. Ah! I just flung brake clean in my eye. That's cool. I didn't want to see anyway. This looks like it's actually kind of working. So I thought I bought some new oil drain lines to go from the oil drain to the pan, but I didn't. I'm trying to think of ways to get around. When the pan comes on, it's gonna be really hard to put one on. So I'm thinking if I put this on here, I should be able to slide it up like that. Just pretty much exactly how I did. And put my clamps on there however I want them. And then I should be able to put the pan on and then slide these back down onto the pan and screw them down. That's my plan at least. So here we have our oil pump, and this is the one I'm going to be removing the spring and shimming. It is a 24 millimeter to remove this, and this is probably better done in a vise, but I don't have one. And I got 3 right here, and what I'm going to do is take this screwdriver, it's not long enough, just take this screwdriver, put it through the spring, and see if I can pick up these washers, these oily washers, come on, and just put them on here like that so they don't fall sideways in there or anything like that. Try to keep them all centered. And like I said, I'm gonna put 3 on here, and I guess it actually makes more sense. I'm not sure what it looks like inside of, oh my god, I'm not sure what it looks like inside of the pump right there, but it probably makes more sense to have these at the top, to where if I don't see a way they could, you know, it probably doesn't matter. I was gonna say these could somehow go into the oil pump and block something, but so maybe putting them at the top where the bolt is up here would be best, but if the spring's not going to go through there, I don't think these washers are either. So what I'd probably end up doing is ideally set the oil pump vertically, make sure we got everything on there still. Yeah, we got our 3 washers. Put our crush washer back on there. These are probably really only single use. We're going to try to get another use out of it. And take this and try to get some threads started by hand, hopefully. There we go. No! I had it the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna try to get this started by hand again. Now, we're gonna make sure this is on the forward setting, and that's probably tight. So, at this point, oil pump is clean, it's shimmed. I'll wait to put the front seal in. I'm gonna try to get this on here and just set, and then I'll worry about the front seal. All right, so we got the oil pump right here. This is the Ultra Gray, and I'm just going to go around this as I would, just like a Honda oil pump. I'm just gonna go on the inside of these holes, the whole way around, and then over here you can see right here definitely needs it inside of these holes, just around here and inside. Now I'm kind of trying to decide right now if I want to put the half moon on the pump or on the pan, and since it comes off with the pan, it seems like I almost want to put it on the pan. So either way, I feel like I should silicone this part of the pan just to get a better seal. And you know, I don't fully trust these gaskets like that, so I always try to put some silicone around it, and plus it helps it stay in there whenever you're trying to set it up there. We're gonna go ahead and just go around this pump. Alright, so right now I can see the flat spot on my crank right here is about 2 o'clock. Try to turn this to where my flat spot is roughly in the same position. This will slip on here, something like this. Flat spot is pretty close. We're on. We got dowels in the block, and I think we're on. I don't know where my rubber mallet is. There it is. Okay. So now I'm gonna get my fasteners and just start tightening this down. And I almost forgot, you see how this pan is like distorted right here from someone prying? I'm gonna have to try to hammer this back out. So I'm gonna try to set it flat on the concrete and set maybe a piece of wood right here in between the concrete and this, and just try to hit this corner out. And I don't know if you can even tell by looking at this, but it's not even really that distorted, but I'm just going to try to hit on the sides of these ridges right in the oil pan. I'm not really sure what purpose they serve, but I know like on Hondas, they got these dimples and often those times get crushed, and if those get crushed from over torquing, they won't really seal right ever again. So I'm gonna try to keep these intact and just beat on the side of the bolt holes where it's flat. And I actually have this wrench right here that should keep it in between the outside of the pan and the ridge. Ow! Got these vice grips to hopefully hold this thing so I didn't try to break my finger again. It's really hard to tell, but I'm almost sure it's better. So I'm just gonna clean this off, drop some silicone on it, and put the half moons in there. I was gonna put these onto the pan so that I'd just be lifting these onto the block, but seeing as it has this little notch here, which seems to be somewhat precise, and it'd be hard to guess exactly where the seal goes on here. I mean, a little bit here or there. Either way could end up pinching it and not seal correctly. I'm going to actually go put these onto the block. Now, these notches face outside the engine on both cases, so the rear is gonna be facing toward this little notch, is gonna be facing towards the rear, and on the front one, little notch is gonna be facing the front. So I'm gonna go put these on the block, and then I will start putting silicone onto the pan over here. All right, that is a lot of silicone. Like I said, way overkill probably, but I'm hoping this thing won't leak. Just a little bit of bearing right there. A little donation from the car this came from. Yeah, bearing is good stuff. Good stuff. Now I'm gonna go try to set this pan on here. I'm just gonna try to get some oil pan bolts ready. So when I stick this up here, I can hopefully lock it in place pretty decent. Are you kidding me? Woo! Just stop. Are you kidding me? Why is this so stupid? It's so dumb. Oh, yes. I need bolts. Lovely. All right, it might move a little bit, but I think it's on there to stay. As you can see, I have the oil pump sealed back up. Only thing left is the front seal, and I may go ahead and do that right now just to knock it off. But the oil pan is back on. Got our turbo drains sitting there waiting to be piped up, and everything is just ready to go. So I think this is honestly an okay place to end the video tonight. I have the oil pump on, I have the oil pan on. This is honestly a huge step in this engine, at least to me. But I think in general, getting the oil pan, the twin turbo oil pan on is stupid in general. So getting it done is a huge step. And now it's on there, it's sealed up. The half moons are on there, they're sealed up. Oil pump is on there and it's sealed up. So the only thing left is really the 120K kit. And then I should be able to start putting the harness on and put the intake back on. So if this video helped you out, let me know by leaving a like. If you saw I did something wrong, go ahead and comment and let me know so I can get it done now instead of later on when it's in the car and impossible to reach anything. I mean, just in general, let me know what you guys think. I plan on continuing this build. It's going pretty smoothly so far. So if you want to follow it, go and subscribe. That'd be awesome. But, you know, most of all, just thanks for watching this one.